Okay, first graders, we are at the end of chapter 11. So we're going to do our little review test section and see how well you picked up on everything. 11 was pretty simple, but it was a lot of fun to work with those 3D shapes and explore what other shapes you can make from them. So let's get busy with that. These are pages out of your book. Okay, so we are starting with this one here. So it's page 663. And of course, like any time we review a chapter, we want to make sure that we have a pencil and a crayon ready to go. Okay, so if you need to get anything, pause the video and then come back when you're ready. And let's begin. We are looking at the chapter 11 review or test. Number 1, it says match each shape to the group where it belongs. So notice at the bottom, we have only flat surfaces, only a curved surface, both flat and curved surfaces. We only have 3 choices down here, even though there's 5 choices here. So each shape needs to go to one of these choices. These choices might be used more than once. So looking at the first shape, does that have only flat surfaces, only a curved surface, or both flat and curved? Match it. What's the name of that shape? A cone. Okay, now we're moving on to this blue one. Can you think of its name? It's a rectangular prism. Does it have only flat surfaces, only a curved surface, or both flat and curved surfaces? Match it. Okay, next, what do we have? A cube. Does it have only flat surfaces, only a curved surface, or both flat and curved surfaces? Next, we have this shape. What is it called? A sphere. Only flat surfaces, only a curved surface, both flat and curved surfaces. And finally, we have this one. What is it called? Cylinder. Does it have only flat surfaces, only a curved surface, or both flat and curved surfaces? Okay. And on number 2, they want you to combine this cylinder and cube and choose all the new shapes you can make with this cylinder and this cube. Look, you're going to choose all the ones you can make. Fill in the bubbles. When you're ready, you can switch to a crayon. Remember, you can pause anytime if you need more thinking time. Okay, with our crayon, we're coming back up to number 1. A cone has both flat and curved surfaces. The bottom is a flat circle, and then around the triangular looking part of it is actually curved around. Okay, rectangular prism is only flat surfaces, 6 flat sides. A cube, again, only flat surfaces. A sphere, only curved surface, it's curved all around. Nothing flat on it. And a cylinder has both flat and curved. It can roll on its side, but it would slide or stand still on the top and bottom on those flat circles. Okay, if you got all of those, you mark it with a star, otherwise fix it with your crayon. Number 2, the cylinder and a cube. Okay, we have the cylinder, but it's a rectangular prism. This has cylinder and cube. This has cylinder and cube. This has a cone and a cube. This has cylinder and cube. Okay, so those are all of our choices here. Okay, let's open it up so we can see questions 3 through 8. And we're back to using our pencil. Number 3, can 2 of these towers make this wall? Yes or no? Can 2 of these towers make this wall? Yes or no? Can two of these portions make this wall? Yes or no? Number 4, Damon built this shape. Look at this wall he built. Choose all the shapes Damon used. Okay, so if he used cubes, mark that one. Cylinders, spheres, or cones, mark all the shapes he used. Number 5, circle the number that makes the sentence true. There are blank circles on a cylinder. How many circle sides does a cylinder have? 0, 1, or 2? Number 6, Sarah wants to trace a circle. She finds these objects. Draw the object Sarah should trace. So draw which of these 3 things in this box. Draw one of these 3 things in the box that she can use to trace a circle. Pause if you need more time. On the second section, it says, what would happen if she used the cube to trace a shape? If she traced the cube, write down what she would get. Or you can draw what she would get from tracing the cube. Okay, if you're ready to move on, number 7, which shape has only 2 flat surfaces? Cube, cylinder, cone, or rectangular prism? Which one has only 2 flat surfaces? Number 8, look at the shape. How many of these towers are used to make the shape? Put that number in the box. Notice the tower is made out of 2 cubes. If you're ready to move on, then switch to your crayon and let's go back to number 3. Can 2 towers made from a cone and a cylinder make this wall? Yes, you can see that we have a cone and a cylinder and a cone and a cylinder. Can 2 cylinder and cube towers make this wall? Again, yes, because we can see the cylinder and cube are still being stuck together. Can 2 of these sections make this wall? No, it's only going to make 1.5 of it. So there's one of them, but then this one's by itself. It doesn't have its buddy. So it's not the full design. Okay. Put stairs and stars next to the questions based on your answers. Number 4, Damon built this shape. Did he use cubes? Yes. Did he use cylinders? No. Did he use spheres? No. Did he use cones? Yes. Number 5, circle the number that makes the sentence true. There are blank circles on a cylinder. How many circles? 0, 1, or 2? There are 2, one on the top, one on the bottom. Number 6, if she wants to make a circle, is she going to get a circle from a cube? Nope, she's going to want to use this cone shape. Okay, so because it has a circle, and then this part is a little triangle. So hopefully you drew, it's called a funnel. Hopefully you drew a little picture of a funnel here. Okay, what would she get if she traced the cube? She would get a square. So if you wrote square, Or if you drew a picture of a square, okay, then you get the star there. Number 7, which shape has only 2 flat surfaces? Does a cube? Nope, it has 4. Does a cone? Nope, it has 1. Does a rectangular prism? Oh, I said a cube has 4. A cube doesn't have 4. It has 6 flat surfaces. Does a rectangular prism? Nope, it has 6 as well. And how about a cylinder? Yes, a cylinder has 2 flat surfaces. Okay, looking at the shape, how many of these towers can we use to make the shape? I see 1 set of 2, 2 sets of 2, 3 sets of 2. 3 of those towers. Okay, mark stairs and stars based on how you did. Make sure you're fixing things with your crayon if you need to. And when you're ready, let's move on to question 9, 10, and 11, or just 9 and 10, I guess. Okay, so back to a pencil. Number 9, we have a tower here. Which shapes did Ellen use? Circle the shapes she used. Color does not matter. We are looking at the shapes. Okay. Now look at those shapes you circled and draw another way to combine them. What would be another way you could put those shapes together? Okay, pause if you need more time for your drawing. If you're ready for number 10, then we have that Hector built this shape. It looks like a castle, doesn't it? Choose all the shapes Hector used. So fill in a bubble next to each of the shapes that Hector used to build his castle. Switch to a crayon when you are done. Let's go back to number 9. What did Ellen use? She used a cylinder and a rectangular prism. So you could have put them any way together down here as long as you have them connected. Then you should get the star on that. And now on 10, did Hector use a cube? Yes. Did he use a rectangular prism? No. Did he use a cylinder? Yes. Did he use a sphere? No. Did he use cones? Yes. Okay, so those are the shapes that Hector used. Okay, that brings us to the end of chapter 11, which means we are ready to move on to chapter 12, which is talking about 2-dimensional shapes now instead of our 3-dimensional shapes. Are you ready? Let's go. Happy learning.